ladies and gentlemen, this is James Steiner. Welcome back to Analogue, a hate story. So I guess we just go on to the next one. A legendary temper. Ooh, interesting. Now, I've been a clerk for a while, and it's not as if I haven't heard all the stories about High Magistrate Smith Sangmin and his legendary temper, but I always figured they were an exaggeration. Especially after I met him for the first time, the man seemed like the absolute model of a gentleman, and rather calm and unemotional. I'm not criticizing him, I just never imagined the man getting angry. It was while an official was presenting the facts of a murder case to him, a drunken brawl between peasants gone horribly wrong. It all seemed satisfactory enough. A dozen men had seen it. There wasn't really any doubt about it. So far, so good. Very well, the High Magistrate said. Let me read the confession, then, before I pass sentence. The official didn't have one, which is reasonable enough. A lot of times they can't get it out of them. And I've never seen a magistrate who was really all too concerned about those little details. Excuse me, you don't have a confession, he said, and his mood soured right there. Why are you wasting my time then? He looked at the accused, who had been kowtowing silently up until that point. Do you even admit to killing him? The murderer seemed confused, and it took a minute to realize he was being addressed. Furthermore, when he did figure it out, he simply kept mumbling, "Not my fault, wasn't my fault," and the such. The magistrate was furious. What is wrong with you? What is this man doing in front of me in a state like that? He doesn't admit to doing it. What do you expect me to do? He demanded. After some silence from the official, he continued, It wasn't a rhetorical question. Please, enlighten me. What do you expect me to do here? To punish him? The official finally offered, weakly, as confused about the matter as I was. Punish him! This was what set him completely off the edge. He stood up, shouting, We are not given the responsibility of punishment. What are we, barbarians looking for vengeance? The point of justice is to teach immoral men like him the error of their ways, he lectured, shouting at the top of his lungs. And how do you expect to do that with a man who won't even admit his own actions? Does this man look like he's ready to learn? Do you seriously believe that? Are you simple? The official looked as though he was about to argue, but then thought against it. Smart move. The High Magistrate continued more calmly. Now stop wasting my time and get him out of my office. Come back when you have a confession and a clue as to what your job actually entails. And with that, he left, leaving the official speechless, and leaving me realizing that perhaps a legendary temper and being a model gentleman weren't quite so mutually exclusive as I had thought. Okay, what do you have to say? See, he wasn't always that bad. He was an embarrassment, and far from a pinnacle of virtue. I don't think that highly of him, but at the end of the day, it was about politics, not about his character. That seems fair. That actually seems surprisingly fair. I can't wait to start talking to the other AI with all these blocks that have been unlocked. What else do we have here? Because we still don't know what the fuck happened to everyone on the ship. Let's go to block 4. Ooh, some more stuff from the Smith family. Let's see here. Smith Sanghi. Oh, dearest brother of mine, as I'm sure you know, it's been 3 years since my husband died. I still mourn him in my heart, of course, and I'm sure I will forever, but the official mourning period's over. You probably also know that the Huang family isn't doing very well right now. Terribly, in fact, and it only got worse when my husband died. It didn't help that we only had daughters, so I don't exactly have a son to look after me. Right now, I'm completely at the mercy of his parents, and well, as I said, no son. They only took me in because of that big dowry. They sure never liked me, and it's only gone worse. Way worse. So I need you to help me out, Min, or they're going to just abandon me. Do you remember that story we read together as a child about the widow who had to turn to begging? I'm sure you remember how it ended. Well, that's going to be me at this rate. Don't worry, though. I have a plan. I've talked to my husband's brother about this, and also I managed to discreetly fish some information out of his parents. They'd be willing to let me get married to him, and all you need to do is chip in a new dowry. 1.5 times the old one would be enough. Please respond as soon as possible, little brother, because I really need your help here. Love, Sang-hee. Well, now we know where the politics part is coming in. But it still doesn't... I'm going to be saying that the whole time until I actually find what the hell is going on. Don't get me wrong, it's all fascinating stuff, but it doesn't really help me determine what the fuck happened on this ship. Anyway, that's all my time for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!